In a small village nestled between two towering mountains, there lay a river known for its mysterious powers. The locals said it was a living spirit, one that watched over the villagers with silent vigilance. Its waters sparkled like liquid sapphire under the sun and shimmered like molten silver in the moonlight. For generations, the villagers treated the river with reverence. They spoke to it, telling it their fears and hopes, leaving small offerings of wildflowers and baskets of fruits on its banks. The river, in return, remained gentle, nurturing the fields and forests, and blessing the village with bountiful harvests. In particular, there was an old man named Elijah who visited the river daily. He spoke to it like an old friend while feeding the fish with crumbs of bread. "Thank you for your waters that give life," he would say, his voice full of gratitude. However, not everyone in the village believed in its powers. A group of young men often mocked Elijah, dismissing his kindness as the folly of an old fool. They threw stones into the river, not listening to the gentle warnings of its displeasure, as Elijah would often recount. One year, an unusual drought fell upon the land. The crops withered, and the villagers were desperate for water to quench their thirst and revive their fields. When the village elders approached the river, they found it starkly diminished compared to its usual might. With desperation scribbled across their faces, the people pleaded with the river to give them water. Among them stood Elijah, calm and hopeful, offering his bread as always. As he tossed the crumbs into the fading stream, the river swirled with a sudden glow, recognizing the old man who had shown it constant kindness. Overflowing with gratitude, the river rose, rushing through the village's arteries, filling their wells and refreshing their land. The drought's grip was loosened, and life crept back into the village. But only those who had cared for and respected the river in the past were truly blessed that day with its life-giving waters, while those who had scoffed at it found that their fields alone remained barren. The rest of the village learned their lesson, realizing the importance of gratitude and respect towards things they could not understand or see. Slowly, even the skeptics began visiting the river, not with stones, but with small tokens of appreciation, learning from Elijah that true kindness must be given freely regardless of immediate reward. And thus, the river remembered, as it always did, the faces and acts of those who showed it love, keeping its promise of blessings to those who knew compassion in their hearts. The lesson of this story is to always treat others and the world itself with kindness and respect, for what you give is what you receive. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.